back again today to talk a little bit more about the Ukraine. And Nick Reed, your family came from the Ukraine.
Yeah, my grandfather.
How many?
Yeah.
Okay, your grandfather. And so you're not terribly far removed from that culture.
No, I'm not.
It seems like the Ukrainian best hope, at least for the season, was a guy named Viktor Yushchenko. And you've described him, and people who have seen photos of him would describe him as a strong, vibrant guy, certainly a leader that Vladimir Putin had some trouble with.
Yeah, well, when Yushchenko came to power in 2005, leading up to that, Putin had become the president of Russia in 2000 and was beginning to push into the Ukraine and begin to meddle in there a lot. When opposition began to come against that, the Viktor Yushchenko was the man who rose to the top. He was truly the leader of the opposition to Russia, and after a very tumultuous election in 2004, became the president in 2005. There was actually an assassination attempt on his life in 2004. A lot of people presume that the ex-head of the KGB and president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, was likely behind that. After he became the president and truly began to speak very strongly against Russia and against Russian interference, shortly afterwards he ingested, strangely, mysteriously, a large dose of radioactivity, which almost killed him, horribly disfigured his face, and really put him in a place where he couldn't govern properly anymore.
We're going to show on the screen the before and after pictures of this leader of the people of Ukraine. And I think as we sit here today and talk about his demise, it's striking to me that the Putin factor will stop at nothing. Now, I don't know that there's concrete evidence that Vladimir Putin sent him some radioactive chocolates or anything like that, but the reality is he was the opposition leader to Russia.
Well, and the man that ran against him in 2004 was Viktor Yanukovych, who became the president in 2010.
Putin's guy,
Yanukovych.
So this strange diet that Yanukovych was on led the way for Putin's guy to take charge.
Absolutely. And it's one of those situations when you take a step back and you look at, particularly psychologically, the fact that Yushchenko wasn't killed in the assassination attempt was probably beneficial in a psychological sense to Putin, because first of all it put him on alert. It put the Ukrainians on alert, and then the way that he was poisoned and disfigured and weakened was really a huge benefit for Putin, because it showed that Putin's strength would overcome any strength that any Ukrainian leader could have. I would challenge Putin against the strength of Vitaly Klitschko, but that is that's what's coming.
A healthy dose of radioactive material could change that.
Absolutely.
Quite a little bit.
There's a presidential election on May 25th in the Ukraine, and between here and there, I would recommend that Klitschko have a food taster at hand all times.
Well, Vladimir Putin is certainly a man with whom you can't strike a bargain.
Absolutely not. He is, as Hillary Clinton compared him to Adolf Hitler, he has absolutely no conscience. He has no problem doing whatever needs to be done in order to keep him in power and to keep those who rise up under his foot. And he'll stop at nothing to make it happen.
Sounds like some other political leaders we might know. Oh, thanks for watching today.